Hi, grade six. Okay, we're going to try something today that will be new for you. We've never done this before at ICS last year with fifth graders. So, this is an activity, you'll see it in the title, 9 card possible sentences. And this particular Jamboard is for the air group. On this first slide, for the many of you that are used to Jamboard from last year, you'll see the directions. So, you will see 2 images here, which are just copies on the next slide, and the directions, and then an example. There are on slide 2, which you can look at, there are 9 cards with words that are relevant to things that we have discussed this week in our intro tuning in phase for ancient civilizations and orientation into time and space. So you'll see these words significance, cooperation are related concepts, time, space, and place are key concept, nomad and settler, civilization, bicycle tire, change, and ancient. So those are the 9 words. On slide 3, you're going to see arrows pointing in the direction of the 3 words. So you can see connecting these top 3 boxes are 1 arrow, the middle 3 boxes are an arrow, and the bottom 3 are an arrow. This first column has 1 arrow, the second column has an arrow, the third column has an arrow, and then I tried my best to make these organized. It was a little difficult. There are arrows connecting the diagonals. So significant, settler, ancient, time, space, place, settler, bicycle tire. So if you look there, there's actually 8 directions, right? So 8 rows, or I shouldn't say rows because some are columns and some are diagonals. 8 arrows pointing to sets of 3 words. So 1, 2, 3 horizontal, 1, 2, 3 vertical, and 2 diagonals right across the middle. I know it's a little bit messy here, but the idea is that you follow the arrows to get a set of 3 words. What you're going to do is you're going to follow that arrow. So I chose to go on the first horizontal. So I chose to follow the first column, significance, nomad, and bicycle tire. I took those 3 words, and my challenge is to write a sentence that is true that represents my understanding of how those words are connected. So you can see mine here. I used significance, nomad, bicycle tire. Here's the sentence I wrote. The bicycle tire can be used to represent the significant changes needed for the nomad to transition to civilization. So I was thinking about our discussions this week, which we are in the beginnings of with the bicycle tire, but knowing that there had to be transitions or changes that were significant in order for the nomad to transition to a civilized society. So there's the sentence I wrote. This is very new and probably quite difficult, especially with some of the words that I chose. So I thought today for the first session, we would try it in groups. You will see on slides 4, group 1, and names. You click in there and you can start adding your names. So I could put, oh, Miss Jones is in this group, Miss Simpson is in this group, and Mr. There we go, Sanchez. Okay, so now that I have my group members, I can reformat that a little bit. Okay, I can either add a post-it, a sticky note to put my sentence, or I can add a text box over here, okay? And you can play with that with your size and your text color if you want to make them a bit different. You are going to work together on this because this is difficult. This is something very new to us. If you see group 1, you put your names. Group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. Now, the challenge is that you want to try to make yours original. You want yours to be different. So, yes, a Jamboard is very much shared, but we for this first session, go ahead and try them on your own and then we can look through and see what other groups have written, okay? So, if you're connecting sets of 3 words, you could have up to 8 sentences, right? So, 3 horizontal, 3 vertical, and 2 diagonal, okay? So, go ahead, meet with your group, find a new slide that your teacher has told you, hey, you're group 1. Click on the Jamboard, go to yours, add your names, and start making your sentences. You will have to maybe flip through the slides, come back to this one. Okay, now we're going to write a sentence. So go ahead and give it a shot for this first time.